You probably have heard a lot about AI agents and no-code workflows, but still just watching videos. Or even worse, always save it to watch later, for the future, but never have time to actually do something. I'm Dimitri, founder of a B2B SaaS company, and I had the same problem until I realized the best way is learning by doing, and you will never learn anything by just watching the videos. So you need to do something practically. Then you will face issues that other YouTube creators are usually silent about, and only then you will actually learn how to solve these problems and how to do anything. However, you need to start from something simple but yet useful to feel you're actually creating something. I'm here to help, so today I will guide you through all steps on how to create your first workflow, and we will together create something you will be able to use straight away. Let's pick up a simple case, let's say a calorie tracker for ourselves. I built one by myself and for myself and use it on a daily basis. So can you? First, let me show you the end result. So we want to use the tool without any hassle or many parameters, settings, buttons, whatsoever. So the key is to keep everything simple. So intuitive interface, which you already have and know how to use it. A messenger like Telegram will do the job. So all I need is just to take a picture of food I'm eating, like this. Let me use some stock photos. I just don't want to disturb you by the actual food that I'm eating. So then the magic happens, and in a while I'm getting useful nutritional information about the food I'm just going to eat. So I can understand how many calories I consume, what's the approximation of proteins, carbs, and fats, and what is actually the food I'm eating, even the allergens. So as you can see, it's pretty smart and to recognize every little detail. So you see, it's even know what's the name of this meal. Also, here is a breakdown of the ingredients. Also, you can see that the application can compare my actual calories with the goal that I set uh, in terms of the total calories, protein, carbs, and fats as well. So the case is pretty simple but yet useful. As I was saying, you will be able to build it by yourself with me in no time. As soon as you comprehend the logic, you will be able to adjust it for another cases and scenarios you have. You can even make an app for your mom as a birthday present, pretty cool in it. Okay, so I'm sharing this workflow so you can start from something, but I highly recommend to start with me from scratch to fill all the steps and know what you're doing. The first step you need to do is to pick up a tool we will be building with. The tool we need is a no-code builder of our workflows, and it will allow us to drag and drop building blocks of our tool. There are plenty of things for non-techies. I recommend either Make or N10. So I use N10. It costs $20 unless you buy your own virtual server, and I then give away 14 days of trial, which is more than enough, I think. For the next step, as an absolute noob, I should have this ChatGPT tab for everything I don't understand. So I will open a new window and just ask him to be my assistant. So you're a personal AI assistant to help me build a no-code workflow automation. I said to him which tool I'm going to use. I'll ask you questions regarding the creation, blah, 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 of calorie tracker in the Telegram. So I also give some instructions how I want to receive a reply because I know almost nothing about coding. That's it. So first, let's get started with the NLN. So the form is pretty simple, and you just press start and you have these 14 days of trial. We are ready to go now. I can start automating. So it's simple as it is. So what I have to do is just to create a new workflow, right? So as we are ready to create our first workflow, we need to know one thing. Every workflow should start from something. It is called a trigger, which basically means what will make our workflow launch, right? So each workflow can have only one first step, not too many. So we should pick one. And since the entry point to our process will be a Telegram bot, let's just quickly create one. A Telegram, and I have this tool here. So it asks me what trigger should I use, and I want it to be triggered on the message. Okay, so I need the credentials, some credentials. I don't know what credentials is, so I need to create a new one. And Here I'm being asked about some access token. What is it? Let's simply ask chat with the bot father to obtain the access token. Who is the bot father? Okay, so bot father is just a Telegram channel, a Telegram bot, which will help us with everything. So let's simply open it. I need new bot. Let's name it somehow. I think it's good enough. And now the same, but with the underscore and the bot. Okay, so done. Congratulations, our new bot is here, and I have what? I have my access token here. So I can simply copy paste it, or just simply click here. Now let's go back to the workflow and paste it here, connecting my Telegram account with this bot. Credentials successfully created, so I'm good to go. That's it. Save. Cool. Now we have our first step. Let's simply go to this. Let's go to this bot now. Let's press start and let's check if anything, if it's working. So we can press this button, execute a workflow. Since we chose a message as a trigger, let's write something. Okay, you see, workflow executed successfully, which means that it's all right. And let's see the results. So I have here three different tabs: schema, table, and JSON. It's basically the same but different representations of the data that we just received. So in the schema view, what I can see the message information from myself here, language, date, and text. Here is my text. So then I can use this text in the later stages. Okay, so before proceeding, you need to know some basics about the workflows. So each workflow consists from the nodes. So it's a small building blocks like this one. Each node represents one logical block at the time. So sending user a message, it's one node. Download a file, it's another node. Execute some little block of a code, it's another node. And ask AI some question, it's also a separate another node. So each node has something as an input and something as an output. So it is basically takes some information from the left, do its job, and pass the result to the right. So let's finalize the first node and check whether a user can upload an image here. So as a user, I'm uploading this beautiful butter chicken meal and send it here. Then I can press execute workflow and let's see what happened. And now I have, instead of just a plain message, I have also some parameters of the photo. You see, file ID, some size of this photo. So Telegram sends us photos in different resolutions. So I have this picture in small, medium, large, etc. So I can use it later. That's already good. So the next node we need some AI help, right? Because we need someone to recognize that this is a butter chicken. So let's search for the tool we already know. It's OpenAI tool, and let's see what it suggests for us. So it has image actions, one of which is analyze image. So let's use it. So as you can see, it has something as an input. This is what we got from the Telegram, and it got nothing as an output yet, but it's in our hands to change it. Okay, so we need to create some credentials here, or we can use anything free API credits, but it's limited to the specific models, and maybe we want something more advanced for this task. So let's have all the journey with creating the credentials. It asks me for the API key. I can go to the OpenAI website. If you have a ChatGPT account, you will be able to visit this link, API keys, create your new key. So let's do this. In a while, I'll be able to copy this key here, return back to my workflow, paste it here, name it Calorie tracker. So I will be able to distinguish the usage of my tokens based on different projects that I'm doing. Save it, and connection tested successfully. So I'm ready to go. What else it requires from us? It requires from us to choose a model, and let's use the ChatGPT for all latest. I think that's the best choice. Then it expects from us some text input, which is basically a prompt. So it asks us what's in this image, or what do we want from it to take from this image. And then we should somehow pass the image to this node. So to do that, we have two options. One is image URL or binary file. So the problem with the Telegram is we do not have this URL, but we have a file. So actually we do not have this file so far, but we will make it appear by adding another node, which is a standard Telegram node. And Telegram has an option which is called get a file. So as you can see, this node now, since it's in the middle between this one and this one, so this node will be able to take something from the left, which is our Telegram, and pass it to the right to our AI analyzed image. The beautiful thing about n8n is that I can simply drag and drop things from here to here like this, and the form will be properly filled. So now I can check that the result is in green, which means that everything is all right, and I can execute this step. After that, as you can see, I'm outputting the raw file, which is a binary. So here we can see it is a binary. The last thing to do here, we need to receive it, right? So now we have a file on the left, input data field name data. Here is data, and we are good to go. So the only thing that remains is writing a prompt for the model to make it give us a proper information. Let's ask ChatGPT. So in a while, I'm getting a beautiful prompt. I can simply copy paste. For now, I think it's more than enough. So we can copy paste it here. Let's execute step. Now we see there is some mistake, right? I don't know what it is. Let's just simply ask ChatGPT. So it says that there is a problem with so-called MIME type. What MIME type do we have? We have this MIME type, and let's tell this ChatGPT. So, and that's the issue, right? So the OpenAI node only accepts these kinds of MIME types. Okay, so it asks us to set another node and a point that we have image JPEG instead of that which we actually have. Let's have another node here. It's set node, edit fields. Okay, but now I need all the fields, so that's why I have to include all other fields. That's why I have to include this option. So I set it up, but I don't think actually it changes anything. Let's go back to the ChatGPT and ask for troubleshooting. Okay, it gives me alternative method now. So all I have to do, I should create a function node or a code node and copy paste this code there, and it will do the job. Let's try. So instead of these edit fields, let's add a code node. So code node is actually a bunch of code which can be written in different languages, which will help us do some things. And let's paste it here, and let's execute this step. And now I have exactly what I needed. The map tab was changed. So thanks ChatGPT for your help. So now I can go to this node. Now I have the proper data from the left side, and let's execute it. It will take some time, obviously, but okay. And now we have the magic. So it recognizes everything. What food is it? What portion is it? How many ingredients are there, etc., etc. Pretty satisfied, but I don't see the result here as a user, so I need some result in the same chat. So I need another node, which will be a Telegram send a message node. I'm checking it's the same bot, Calorie tracker. Resource is a message. Okay, I sent a message. Then I need chat ID. Where to find it? Since I already had some interaction with the Telegram, I have actually a chat ID here. And here it is, chat ID in the previous node. So I can use any parameter from any of the previous nodes. So I can simply drag and drop it here. And as a text, that's actually the text that's going to be sent to the chat, I will use the content here from the OpenAI. And now let's click the button. So, and the magic happened. So the food is here, portion is here, calories are here. I don't like the formatting, but I think that's it can easily be fixed by the prompt. I think as a first step, it's more than enough. So let's make it live. Let's just save what we just did, and then make it active, so it will react on the triggers automatically without us pushing this button. So let's now check it. So I'm sending another picture and it is working. See, like 10 minutes and you can do your own workflows. So they will become much more complicated, of course. For example, in our scenario, you probably will want to connect these results to some database to store the information, but be patient. Once you have any question, you can ask ChatGPT for help, as I did, and you will solve problems one by one. That's how you will be learning things actually. Then you will learn it gradually, and later you will have a lot of samples. You might create different workflows, craft them from another workflows in just a minute. Just think how much possibilities is there for you. So you basically can create products now, and I'm glad if I helped you a little bit. So subscribe to my channel if you want to find inspiration or ideas for your future workflows. I'm sharing real life scenarios that really works. So stay tuned and bye bye.